ago, there were boxes that were being brought out while they were reconciling them, and we were speaking to persons and they were saying, you know, the turnout is a reflection that the PUP is still very strong here in Corozal. And so that is one of the takeaways that they are having today, that even though, yes, it might have not turned out the way they wanted it, they are still proud that the PUP still has a stronghold here in Corozal. And so we will be speaking to different persons as they come out. We know that we can see here, if you take a look inside the gate, the different aspirants that were on the ballots today. They're hugging each other, they're greeting each other, you know. I guess now that they know how it has turned out. And so we will have the official results in a few, but we can also report that the crowd is still out here. We see that they have a sound system, and so we are assuming that they will have a motorcade throughout Corozal town in a few once it's announced officially. Rigo has not come out as yet. He came out to speak to us when it was about 70% over with, but he did not make his way out since then. And so it's quite exciting for us to see what will happen after this. But we know, again, this only makes him the PUP representative for the municipal elections next year. He will still need to win the municipal elections in order for him to secure his 4th term as mayor. Again, the 3-term mayor, Rigo Vellos, has unofficially won the convention today in terms of the mayoral candidates. And based on the information that we're seeking is that we are coming to understand that actually his entire slate has won with him. But we will only be able to confirm that when they tell us officially. And we can expect to see that within the next few minutes. We see that the crowd is there waiting for him to come out. If you all would look over there, yes, thank you to my cameraman for zooming in, but if you look over there, the crowd is there still waiting for Rigo to come out to celebrate who they are calling their champion. And so we know that Vellos winning this convention sends out many messages in Corozal. We know that a lot of them were saying that, you know, they wanted him to win again. They wanted him to win again. And they wanted to be a part of the voting process when it came to him winning again. And so we will be chopping this up extensively tomorrow in our newscast. But right now we're just really waiting to see the results, the final results, and see what we can hear officially. And so if you're just joining us, good evening. You are tuned in with Channel 7 to our coverage of the PUP Municipal Convention. And we know that unconfirmed reports have indicated that Rigo Vellos has come out successful as the mayoral candidate for the People's United Party. And we're seeing movement towards the gate. And so we'll be here. Yes, we're seeing movement towards the gate, and so we'll see which team will make their way out first. And so we know that there has also been an increase in police presence out here. And so this is looking like persons from Team Rogers that are making their way to the gate. And so we will be able to speak with them. All right, we see that the supporters of Team Rogers are making their way out. And so they are being greeted. They are still being greeted by their fellow PUP members. Thank you too. All right. And once again, we're joined by Henry Charles Usher, who will be giving you the Step back. 1, 2, 3, step back. Leave it. Alright. So we'll be hearing from Party Chairman Henry Charles Usher. From Party Chairman Henry Usher.
I just want everybody to come out. As the candidates come out. Alright. To come out.
Alright, once again we will be getting the official results here from Henry Charles Usher. Bro.
Yes, I'm trying. Wait over and yeah.
I'm here, but here well, somebody is there.
That's my childhood friend. My brother. All right, good night, everyone. Today was a long day. Today was a very warm day. But today was a very good day for Corozal Town, for the people, for our party, and for the future. We had a total of 3,425 persons come out and cast their ballots today to determine who will be the PUP team for the March 2027 municipal elections in Corozal Town. But before I read off the numbers, I would like everyone here to give both teams a big round of applause for the work that they did. Shahari and her team did an excellent campaign right up to today and throughout today. A big round of applause, please, for Shahari Rogers and her team. And a big round of applause, please, for Mayor Rigo Vellos and his team. I would also like to thank the convention team who were working today, the presiding officer, Mr. Alex Riverol, the returning officer, Mr. Khalid Monteo, the Secretary General, and of course the entire team that was working inside from the polls open to the polls closing to all the counting, and we are still here tonight finishing up. I will now read the official results. In the ballots for mayor, Ms. Shahari Rogers received 1,175 votes. Rigoberto Vellos received 1,799 votes. The PUP candidate for mayor in the March 2027 election is Mr. Rigoberto Vellos. For councillor candidates, Mr. Hilberto Clark received 1,304 votes. Hiram Riverol received 1,335. Victoria Riverol received 1,286. Leslie Rodriguez received 1,287. Lisbeth Ucan received 1,182. Mr. Hugo Gonzalez received 1,957. Mr. Miguel Montalvo received 1,911. Mr. Rodolfo Narvaez received 1,852. Mr. Baldemar Petch received 1,905. Mr. Otoniel Riverol received 1,956. And Ms. Marlene Tapia received 1,897. So our council candidates in the March 2027 election are Hugo Gonzalez, Miguel Montalvo, Rodolfo Narvaez, Baldemar Petch, Otoniel Riverol, and Marlene Tapia. Congratulations to all of them.
Don't forget Rigo is a Fort George guy too.
I will now ask Ms. Shahari Rogers to say a few words for her supporters.
Good night, everyone. I'd like to thank all my supporters, including my campaigners, my machinery, my councillor candidates. We all put up a good fight. It's not over for the Team Rogers team. We will be coming back and of course you'll hear of us more.
Outside
Moving
of
forward, how is the support for Team Rigo now?
We're gonna be supporting Team Rigo because we are one PUP family.
All right.
Okay? So we will be supporting Team Rigo. All right.
Thank you. Before I ask the candidate for mayor and the council candidates to say a few words, I will now do the official swearing. Unfortunately, Mr. Antonio Riverol had to go home early. Sorry, Mr. Rodolfo Narvaez had to go home early. He had an issue, a personal issue at home, so we will do the swearing for him at another time. But we would swear in all the other candidates now. I ask if you can each get an oath, please.
Rodolfo.
Yeah, I can hold that one.
Yes, sir. Ya le di otro. No, you got your name.
Everybody, come Miss Marlene, we can't see you back there. Please raise your right hand. Raise your right hands and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear to work for the achievements of the aims and objectives of the peaceful constructive revolution, to support the principles and programs of the People's United Party, to abide by the Constitution, discipline and decisions of the People's United Party, to vote for and encourage others to vote for all candidates of the People's United Party in all elections, and not to be a member or supporter of any other political party or organization whose philosophy, ideology, principles, policies or programs are contrary to or inconsistent with those of the People's United Party. So help me God. A round of applause, please, for our new team. So, while everybody is signing, maybe Mayor, you can address your supporters.
Mayor, how do you feel like you and your entire team were selected once more, along with newcomer Ugo, who actually topped the polls also?
Hard one, hard battle. You know, sometimes it gets tested to the extreme. And this was one time we were taken to the extreme. But I want to thank my supporters. I want to big up Mr. Harris' team. We went into a convention that was not necessary. And I hope that after this you can join me and my team to work together. You know, it's time for us to rebuild our own party. And as young leaders, people expect that from us. I am happy, a bit emotional, but it all comes with victory. So I am very comfortable. And I want to thank God. Thank you guys for keeping the people informed of what was happening today. And as a La Victoria, we will see one another in March.
Is any of this vindication for you?
Sorry, I didn't.
Is any of this vindication for you?
I won't comment on that, but I am happy to be able to represent my party once more. On the town council election, we have a newcomer. We will embrace him. We will guide him also for the whole three years term, because I'm sure that we will win. And we want to be successful on our goals. We want to deliver for our party and ensure that Corozal moves forward positively.
Are you and your team prepared to work with Team Rogers and her crew?
Definitely. people expect young leaders to work together, and that's what we want to do. I want to invite, I've never closed my doors to any PUP, no matter who you are, and that will remain as open as possible. You know, we should work together. We had one goal. People decided whose goals they foresee and prefer. So congratulations to them also.
But the voter turnout, area representatives from Corozal, and I ask because in Orange Walk, we have a close relationship, or they have a close relationship. Your message to those area reps from Corozal town?
But we need to work together. We need to work extremely together. If we're serious about moving Corozal forward, we have to stick together. We have to have one another's back. We have to have the same vision and goal. Our people depend on us. That's why people elected town council, PUP town council, of course, PUP area reps. You know, so my doors are open. Like I said, I hold no grudge. It was a convention that was not needed, but I am happy, and I want to invite all of them to work with me and my town councils.
Did you feel encouraged by the voter turnout today, being that, well, it's 3,400 roughly thereabout? Do you feel encouraged by that?
Yes, I said it earlier. The bigger the margin of voters coming out, it will favor us, because I know people wanted to send a message for those who needed to hear the message, and it was loud and clear today.
What can we expect from your team going into the municipal elections in March?
Nothing else but hard work, hard work, hard work, and getting closer to our people.
Ladies and gentlemen, our municipal team for 2027, the Rigo Vellos.
Right, guys.
And so there we heard from Rigo Vellos, who is the mayoral candidate. Good mayoral candidate. And so we see that his supporters are out here, and they're out here in numbers, and it's quite interesting to see how it's all played out. I've come to understand that now they will have a motorcade throughout Corozal town. And right now the supporters are really just supporting him and hugging him.
Vellos all the way!
Rigo!
Alright, they will be having a parade throughout Corozal. So they're asking all the supporters to join. And so as you can see, the sound system has been brought out. You would think that they were prepared for this moment right here, no? And again, Rigo Vellos is the mayoral candidate for the PUP municipal slate. Rigo Vellos has been successful along with all the members, not all I don't believe, but 6 of the members of his slate were also chosen. And so we are here. So they're making their way out. And as you can see, they're celebrating. districts of Corozal town now that Rigo has won. That really brings us to the end of a very, very, very long day. We've been here since 10:45. We left the list there at 8. It's been a long day, but now we have the results of who won the Corozal PUP Municipal Convention. And so we know that Shahari was unsuccessful, but we must commend that Ms. Rogers put up a fight, and we commend her for that. It was not a huge gap. As Rigo mentioned in his speech, this was a tough one, it was a fight. And the reality is that for a newcomer, for a first timer, Ms. Rogers put up a fight. Rigo, there was no large margin in between, but we can also say that the voter turnout here in Corozal, it was a big one. And so that brings us to the end of our coverage, and we thank you guys so much for choosing Channel 7 and choosing to stick with us throughout the day. And we hope that you all have a safe one and enjoy the rest of your week, please.